What's up, guys? Welcome back. If you consistently watch my videos, if not, then welcome. Today's video, it ain't gonna be about these muscles, even though they looking great, looking jacked. They're gonna be about the bikes, kind of, in a sense, kind of. Today, this video is going to be about, oh, look at that chest vein right there in that one. Ooh, buddy. Ooh, buddy. Anyways, this video is going to be about, I got blocked on Instagram by a certain YouTube slash bike builder slash content maker slash racer. Can you take a guess who it is? He's got a green ZX10 and a slow Hayabusa, who he wanted to rip off the name of this monster right here, Megatron. That's right. EJR Performance blocked me on Instagram, and here's why. And before we even get into here's why, I would like to say I'm not trash talking Evan. I like Evan. Evan's a cool person. I think he's a tad bit sensitive, and I'm personally a person that likes to playfully talk shit. Most of the stuff I say it in a joking manner. The only time I'm really serious is if I'm talking like straight fucking facts. That's really the only time that I'm ever really being mean. But most of the time I'm just playing, and a lot of people, I guess, don't realize that. But anyways, like I said, I like Evan. He's a cool guy. But yeah, so for a while now, he's been calling that bike Megatron, whatever. Well, if you go back to my Instagram back in like 2017, I think it was, when the first time I ever posted a picture of this bike, I called it Megatron. And then, I know this. I'm not as famous as Evan, EJR. I'm not. I ain't gonna act like I am. And I know that people can name their bikes whatever they want. There can be as many Megatrons out there as there can be. But I feel like he kind of knew I called this bike Megatron, considering the people that he hung out with, the Charlotte group, knows I called this bike Megatron. The people like Rolling Ambition, if y'all follow him, he's a ZX10 guy, has a NPT built motorbike. Me and him raced. He even has a video where this is called, he even did an intro with like his bike versus Megatron, and then his bike versus Mako, the shark, the HP4 behind me. Anyways, back to why I got blocked by Evan. For a while now, he's been posting pictures of, or videos of, the Hayabusa. And don't get me wrong, the Busa looks cool, it looks great, it looks fast, kinda. Not really fast, but faster. I've been talking a little shit to him about, the Busa. I'd say, oh man, I know it's got heads and cams already, because one of the Charlotte people said it had a hang cam. Whether it does or don't, I don't know. If it does, I don't know. Sorry, I was reading the message. If it does have a head cam, I don't know. I've always been really skeptical on the stuff that he does to his bikes, especially the TBN. I've always been real skeptical about when it was a stock motor bike. I've always been real skeptical about it, him in general. And that was the first thing I ever told him, like, hey man, I like your channel. I like your content, but I don't necessarily believe your ZX10 is stock motor. And he said, yeah man, just appreciate it. And a lot of people don't either, and whatever. But anyways, back to the thing. I was giving him hell about the Hayabusa, whatever, saying, oh, the real Megatron's gonna show you what's up, da 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 da. Well, the last thing that I messed with him about was he just put a drag max on the Hayabusa. And I'm like, man, you don't make enough horsepower for that drag max. And I guess he was already mad about something. I don't really know. Something rubbed him wrong. He kind of got a little bit mad, a little pissed off. He's like, man, just because you have been yammering or going on so much, I'm gonna build this Hayabusa just for you. He's gonna turn that. He said he's gonna turn that Hayabusa into a turbo Busa just to destroy this bike. He said he's going to double the amount of horsepower I have, which if he does, that's gonna be pretty cool. I ain't gonna lie. That'll be about 500 horsepower, and that'll be pretty freaking cool. But yeah, me and him went back and forth for a couple sentences. He goes, man, I'm gonna double the horsepower of your bike and just straight shut you up. And before I could even respond, I was going to respond. And I guess he had blocked me because it said I couldn't go to that whatever anymore on Instagram. And I just thought it was hilarious. And like I said, if Evan does watch this video, which, if he does, he does, and if he doesn't, I don't care necessarily. I like you. I like Evan. Every time you've been around, I've always came and said, hey. I met Sonny last year. I think he's a freaking cool guy. I really like Sonny, which I don't even know why I brought him into this. I guess both y'all are cool. Anyways, I just like messing with you. Don't take it so personal. Now, going back to the whole ZX10, I've never really thought that was a stock motorbike. I've always thought he's had a built motor, and he's picked and choosed who he's wanted to race, essentially, like the black dude with the built motor S1000 that was wearing that flip-up helmet with a built-in mic and the leather vest, and he was racing in Jordans. That right there should have told you that mofo couldn't ride a motherfucking lick. Next little person, the 320-pound dude on the H2. Bud, come on. It sounds like you're picking and choosing almost, in a sense. And then the turbo ZX14, stock wheelbase ZX14, nonetheless. Like I said, I've always kind of thought that he had his motor built, and on top of that, he picks and chooses who he wants to race to make his business look good, in a sense, because he don't race for money, and he don't have to race for money because he races for people to come drop their bike off and for him to build it and charge a crazy freaking amount to do whatever he does to them. Whether, I don't know what he does to them. I heard a rumor about what he did to her Hyro's gray ZX10, and the amount of money that he charged him. Now, this is parts included, of course, was freaking insane. Like crazy insane. But, I'm not hating on him at all. That's awesome. He's doing damn good, I think. And I'm not hating on him a bit. But again, going back to, I've always thought he kind of picked and chose for his channel who to race and who not to race. And then on top of that, his motor's always been built, is what I've always thought, because I'm a skeptical person when it comes to stuff, and I'm trying to make this a short video, but I'm a skeptical person when it comes to a lot of BS. Like, if he has that much mechanical ability as he does, why would he have to drop his motor and send it to Nick's Performance Tuning in Florida just to do an exhaust or intake cam. He did, I think he just did one. I don't think he did both, but if my memory is correct, he did one or the other. I can't remember exactly, but if he's so mechanically inclined, why not do that himself? To me, that sounds like he dropped the motor, said, oh, I'm going to have it freshened up. Or, excuse me, he dropped his motor to say, oh, I'm having this intake cam or exhaust cam put in. But to me, it sounds like, oh, I'm dropping this motor to have it freshened up. Not, oh, I'm just going to have an intake or exhaust cam put in, because I'm going to say this. I'm not an expert by no means, but I've worked on enough stuff to know how to put a cam in. And it's pretty simple. You got timing marks. You got 3 of them. And you line them motherfuckers up. And that's really it. You ain't, you're not rebuilding the whole motor. You honestly don't even have to drop the motor when you do that. All you have to do is you pop out the front front frame bolts, and you loosen up the back ones. You can tilt it down, and you can do the cams. You don't even have to take the motor out. And BJ Humphrey, the ZX10 King, if y'all know who BJ Humphrey is, he's Chris Moore's right-hand man, has told me that. Not pertaining to him, but just in general, like, you don't have to actually take the motor out to do cams. So, to me, like I said, Evan, if you do watch this, I like you. I like giving you shit. Don't take it so personal. And hopefully I'll see you again and we can race H2 versus Hayabusa, maybe. But I'm going to go ahead and tell you, until you do that motor work, until you making that 400 or 500 horsepower, that stock motor H2 right there, you ain't gonna beat it. If you wanna know why, go watch that 2020 H2 Atlanta meet, or just ask Joe STI, because he'll tell you straight up. A bolt-on Busa, it ain't gonna cut it, son. So yeah. Anyways, guys, that's gonna be the end of it. Oh, and I'm just sitting in the dark because I thought it would be cool to have the lights on the bike. And I just got done. I did, how many freaking coats did I do? 1, 2, 3. I did 6 coats of wax on both bikes, and that took me a long freaking time to do that. But anyways, guys, that's going to be it for this video. And like I said, Evan, if you do watch it, I do like you. Don't take this too personal, and lighten up, homie.